Hi guys again, it's me here, your Mutton Ryan Empire here. I'm gonna do my reaction. You must listen. I'm gonna do my reaction of one of the best women's in the WWE who works so hard, so competitive, and so I got respect to the nature boy Ric Flair, his father Ric Flair, and then this story is about Charlotte Flair was in the Royal Rumble till that main event. Here we go. Charlotte, if you're watching, I'm supporting you every single way, my dear. Not as a fan, but as a as a fan person, but as a human being.
When I got my action figure, I thought that was the biggest thing ever. So now to think that there's so many big things. Honestly, it just seems like a blur. I was sitting on my bed in my apartment in Tampa, getting ready to go to a live event. Went to the NXT talents, and first my dad called to tell me because he had texted me emergency. And then my mom didn't know, so I had to call my mom and tell her, which was, how do you tell your mom that her son is gone? He's never seen me wrestle. It's like this is another milestone or moment that I can't believe he's not here to see. How is the one person that got you into it not going to be there?
But he's always there. He's trying to make you proud. That's the main thing.
Being my wings. That's what
he's proud of you. That's the thing. He's proud of you. He's watching.
Maybe
he's proud of you.
Fast because I had some extra help. There's a Facebook message that I saved and screenshot from when he was in Japan right before he died. And he's like, my nickname's Winky. He was like, Winky, when I get tired running, I always think of you and how hard you work. And it makes me keep going and I push harder. So I just think of that message and I just replay it in my mind every day. So I guess when I'm tired or nervous or don't even know why I'm doing this,
I'm sorry for your loss. I really do. Deep down bottom of my heart.
Because he can't.
But he's there.
I have a lot of reasons
for you
why I need to succeed or want to succeed or be the best or continue my dad's legacy.
I'm not trying to make your
dad's
legacy.
Me in my 20s, and then where I am today, I wake up sometimes like, how did I get here? How did I make it? And that's how I know this was my destiny, because there's no way I'd be here where I am if this wasn't destiny. That everything that I've been through and the ups and downs and even before wrestling, how I got to wrestling and my brother passing away and him never seeing me wrestle and him passing right before I was supposed to go to New Jersey, New York, when that WrestleMania was there, and then here I am, main eventing the same arena that I was supposed to be at that he died. You can't tell me that's not destiny. You can't write this stuff. So the one I missed because he passed is now the one I'm going to and main eventing. That's destiny.
I'm sorry. I really do. July 27th, 2019 to April 4th, 2019.
I know a lot has happened and a lot has transpired issue there, but has that reality at least sunk in?
I think it has sunk in.
I'm gonna say this right now. I have a lot of respect for Charlotte Flair as a legit person underneath the person. Not the character. I love the character, but the man I'm watching on WWE Network, subscribe on WWE Network, Charlotte Flair is one of the greatest athletes of all times. For me, one of the best females I ever seen of this division. I know some of you say that, like, oh, it's not some of her favourite, blah, 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 blah. But if you think of it, yeah, all of them works hard, but one who most hard-working person, athlete in ever, if Charlotte Flair is watching this, Charlotte Flair, I always gave my respects to you and your father, and always be as a person, as a fan, as supporting you, as legit every single way. Because no matter what, you're a great athlete, and you are, to me, you're that spotlight and you're that diamond.
I think it's me not overthinking, both personally and professionally, how I got there.
The Royal Rumble, July 27th, 2019.
Over an hour and 5 minutes into the Women's Royal Rumble match in 2019. It's Flair, Lynch, and Jax remaining.
Becky's just struggling to stand.
Becky's injured. Someone needs to stop the match and declare the victory for Charlotte Flair.
To me,
And Becky Lynch, regardless of the...
not offense, all due respect for Rebecca Quinn, all due respect for Becky Lynch fans, all due respect what I say, all due respect of Becky Lynch and Rebecca Quinn. I got a huge respect for them. I got a crush on Becky Lynch, but one who most deserves it every single damn day is Charlotte, because I think Charlotte should have won that Royal Rumble. It's not your fault, Charlotte. It happens, darling. It really is.
I feel like everything that I've worked for the last 4 years
You did.
just got taken away.
No, it's not been taken away.
I've envisioned this night over and over and over, and I've replayed it. I've seen the point, I've seen the sign. It was right there. It was right there.
I don't understand. I know how you feel.
There's not gonna be a next. It's now. And I failed, and I failed.
No, you're not failed. That's what...
I just had to last for 1 more minute. Just 1 more minute is all I have to last.
Charlotte, as a legit fan and as a human being, I'm watching WWE Network, all about you. I'm going to say, as a fan, I'm proud of you. What you accomplished and how you done the WWE. Every single week and every single month.
Every morning,
And
same routine.
that's a fact.
At the same time, I get the same text from my dad.
And I think,
Good morning,
to me,
Nikki.
I
You
think,
were awesome last night.
yeah, I
Love
do
you.
have a crush on Charlotte.
So I was
As a just a fan, just like as a fan, like celebrity crush. But skip all that. But
there's possibly a WrestleMania main event match, and I'm not in it. I feel like.
Remember one time when it was Becky Lynch and Ronda? Do you remember that? Do you remember the last? It was like January, around about that time. You know what I mean? After the Royal Rumble, when all due respect to sorry, I lost my words there. I think where, to me, all due respect, her to have that spotlight and have that with Charlotte versus Ronda. I'm backing up with Charlotte on this one as a human being, not as Charlotte the character, Charlotte Flair as the person. Because Charlotte Flair as a person, her works so hard. Like all of us human beings, we work so hard, and we dig and we dig and we scratch and we claw and we up. And I'm gonna say I'm proud of Charlotte. It's not her fault. Like sometimes we win, or sometimes we win, we lose, but we still scratch and claw. That's the thing.
My dedication and my commitment to getting better every day and to help be a part of taking this evolution somewhere it's never been.
You've always been in evolution.
And to get it right there. How am I not a part of that?
No, you are part of that evolution. You always be part of that evolution, Charlotte.
It almost doesn't even feel real. I just can't. The disappointment in opening my phone. It's like, what? I'm literally reading. Well, what now? I'm asking myself, what now? I'm asking myself the same thing. What now? I don't know, but it's good. It felt like I had failed my fans almost. Like the expectation of Rumble and
No.
Charlotte's gonna win.
When I watched the Royal Rumble, and I'm literally gonna stop there. What Herschel said, you never, you never failed me, Charlotte, because I always support you every single step. I want you to win. I'm not upset. I'm just thinking, you know what? Respect getting back up with her own 2 feet like a badass as a legit human being, and thinking, wow. To me, I am gonna respect to Charlotte. Always have and always will. That's the thing. I mean, that's why people jumping the gun, saying, "Oh, Charlotte Flair should not main event of this, blah 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 blah, and all that crap." But if you understand, if outside of the character, but Charlotte Flair works damn hard every single week and every single day, trying to prove for us fans, trying to entertain us. And I was literally what it has to say to Charlotte, Charlotte Flair, if you are watching this, You never disappoint me. I will always smile and always just cheerful and saying, thinking, wow. I said, you know what? I said, I'm thinking to myself, what a great athlete, what a great person, and what a great heart, a human being heart, a great person she is. That's what I'm gonna say about Charlotte. Charlotte Flair is one of the credible human beings in this planet Earth ever.
And being a favorite to win.
You are my favorite. You are my favorite. One of the women's
people going, Charlotte's not in the main event picture for WrestleMania, if that's being talked about. I just couldn't even handle seeing that on my timeline. I guess remind people who they're dealing with. Remind people that there can't be a main event without Charlotte. Or can there be? Probably.
But there is.
But I don't feel that way. I think the betrayal is.
But sorry, I never betrayed you. I was always stand by your side, as
Painting
always.
me as the one of why you weren't where you wanted to be.
It's you want to be. Sometimes we have ups and downs.
But I helped you get there.
You work your ass off. You work your day and ass off.
When you think of the Rumble, people are still thinking of my performance. So I walked into SmackDown today with my head held high, and it's no one's taking my spot. No one. I didn't come this far not to be the main event of WrestleMania. No. I played a huge part for 4 years of getting to that dance.
I'm so glad to get this off my chest. I am so happy, Bex, that I could do all of this. All of this. The main event, the fans. I'm so happy I could do this for you.
I'm going to say this, all due respect for Becca Quinn, all due respect for her character and as a human being, I got a crush on not the character outside. I like Rebecca Quinn because I got a crush on Rebecca Quinn and Charlotte. But
did I care too much of what the fans thought when I was in my rivalry with Becky? Was I too much no, I'm the good guy, you need to cheer me, instead of having an attitude and just saying you know what? Screw you and screw you. Oh, you want to boo the woo? Screw you. Instead of no, like me. I need you to like me. I need the fans to like me, and she's bad. I'm where I am now. But I'm had I, had that gear change and intensity and I'm not taking anyone's crap then, would I be in this predicament? But it's a learning lesson. And for all...
I'm literally gonna say this right now. What Charlotte just said is a good point. Where I'm definitely in her side because I'm always gonna support Charlotte. I always got my deep respect to her character and as a athlete. Her works every single night and every single week, and prompts to her as a fan. I will literally proud of her to be that main event spotlight, and I'm glad her deserves in that spotlight. I will do the woo because I buy Charlotte Flair t-shirts. I buy figures, pop finals I got. And then when I get my money, I will get the Mrs. WrestleMania t-shirt of Charlotte Flair. And that's how I've been supportive her role in the WWE. And there's some fans out there who thinks like Charlotte should not be the main event. Should not nick Becky Lynch's spotlight. All due respect to Becky Lynch fans. But if you think of it, why everybody keeps doubting Charlotte? Charlotte is working damn hard and her works in her socks off. Every week and 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 every single day. Round the continent. England. France. Australia. Every single pay-per-view had been to has worked so hard. As a fan, if I was in that stadium, I'll be saying like, wow, you know what? I'll pay my respects and pay my dues to Charlotte Flair because her is a great athlete woman. And her's a strong woman. And I will be honoured and I'll be privileged to be in her side.
What's keeping me away
And
from
on
my
February
dreams
11th, 2019,
then I'm sorry.
where
I'm
Vince...
not going to accept your apology. They may, I'm not. Becky, you're suspended for 60 days. We need someone to take your place, someone with charisma, someone with charm, someone who knows their lane and they stay in it. We need someone who's going to take Ronda to the limit. We need Charlotte Flair.
Exactly.
We told you she was handed everything. And that's how I'm walking into 35, is being handed this opportunity. I'm handed the opportunity because I'm Charlotte Flair.
Exactly.
Because I have been the most consistent female on this roster.
Because you work your damn ass off day in and day out. And I'm proud of that. And I know we literally say it. I love how Vince McMahon...
Walking in today, I was
how
like, I'm back
Vince
for
McMahon
another
gives
best
Charlotte Flair an
babyface
opportunity,
in
and
the
I
world.
don't mind that.
I'm here because I
When I've
love
done
this
my
business
reaction to
and
Charlotte
the
Flair
passion I have,
having an
and I wanna get
opportunity,
better
I
every
don't
day.
mind.
It's still
All
never
due
enough.
respect.
Never enough. I put in the time and the miles and the effort. And there's nothing more that I think about 24/7 in this business. It's still like, you're just Ric Flair's daughter. So like walking in today and it's like being able to just...
But I know you're Ric Flair's dog, but I
it's just
still...
something that I've had to come to terms with. Like, I don't need
You're
everyone
different
else's validation
to Ric Flair.
anymore.
You're more...
Man, last year before I wrestled Asuka, I had just worked myself. I mean, I was just so nervous and so much pressure. And
I always
This
forgot
is
to
the
do my
same,
reaction of Asuka vs.
when I
Charlotte
wrestled
last
Asuka,
year.
I didn't know who I was, which is crazy. Like, I've been like walking into this WrestleMania, I know who I am. I know how good I am.
You are.
I know what I mean to this industry.
You
I know what I can
you
do
work
in
your
that
ass off, and you
Whether you
climb
love me
and
or
you
hate me,
climb and
you
you
can't
climb
deny
to
my
that
talent.
mountain.
And still the Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey looks down at Charlotte Flair, the woman she will defend that title against at WrestleMania. The man on crutches. She's supposed to be suspended. She is suspended. Becky attacking Charlotte with a crutch. And Becky continues to take it all out for striking. And Becky assaulting Rousey with a crutch. Charlotte and Rousey have been decimated.
I don't know. I quit volleyball. I still to this day. Like, why did I quit what I loved? I lost who I was when I quit my scholarship. Parents weren't happy. Oof.
Do what you do
lost
what you
who I
love.
was.
That's the main thing. Choose your own choice. Choose your own path.
No one else in this world can be you.
Just be you.
Don't run from it. find who you are, find something that you're passionate about, and think
your
about it
destiny and
every
be
second,
yourself.
every day, every week, every month. And that's what I did.
You can beat
I'm
me
proud
down
of
as
you
much
for
as
that.
you want, but I'm still the main event. Matter if I have marks on my arms, marks on my back.
Oh.
Hit me as hard as you want, doesn't matter. Still gonna go out there, do my thing.
And you still get
Because I'm
back
the
up.
Iron Woman of the division. Yeah, I said it. Iron Woman. Don't miss days. Don't miss pay-per-views.
You are my
Don't get
super
knocked out with one punch.
woman, Charlotte. If you're watching this.
Happy birthday, Rick. I want to thank all of you, my girls here, for putting up with me. But my life is good. And I want to say thank you. I left anybody else. It's not as much as I am.
And you know, I got a lot of respect for Ric Flair and Charlotte. Both of them.
Happy birthday! God bless you all.
On February
Charlotte Flair live inside the Madhouse again. That must mean WWE is in town.
What can we expect tonight?
Well, it's the road to WrestleMania, so it's the most exciting time of the year, and especially what happened on Raw last night with Becky Lynch being arrested and Ronda Rousey relinquishing the title that I made famous. I think I'll have a lot to say about that tonight.
Fear makes you do irrational things. Becky fears that I'm going to expose her for the fraud she really is. And Rhonda fears that I'm going to give her another beating of a lifetime like I did at Survivor Series. I fear nothing. That's why next
That was a great
Monday
promo.
on Monday Night Raw, I'm going to show up so Mr. McMahon can crown the new Raw Women's Champion. Someone who deserves it. Your queen, Charlotte Flair.
Oh, bow down. Woo! Got that little crooked in my foot, but I'm still working on it.
Because of my father, and I know Hunter said on the phone, was like, you know, it's gonna be hard being Ric Flair's daughter. But that never, like, it was funny because, like, that didn't really enter my mind, so maybe it's because I didn't understand the business, but I just go, yeah, okay, but have you seen how athletic I am? Like, that just was, like, the one thing always in the back of my mind was like, well, I know I can do everything I've ever seen the women do. Athletically. Now I know there's so much more. In FCW in Tampa, I'd wrestle in front of 12 people, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm having a panic attack. Why am I doing this every time before the curtain? I'm like, why did I decide to do this? And then that was my biggest hurdle. It's like, I'm Ric Flair's daughter, but so what? I'm a machine.
On Monday.
Give me my title back.
Here you go, champ. I still have to do business here, right? So at Fastlane, Becky Lynch will still face Charlotte Flair. If Becky wins, she will be added to the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania.
You know what, Steph? We all know you value your wallet over your own pride. I make you too much money for you to fire me, and you know it. I am no longer here to entertain you. I would break Charlotte and Becky's noses if I so much as sneeze in their direction, and you know it. Damn your fantasies, damn the man, screw the woo, and no more Mrs. Dice.
Oh! And Ronda Rousey comes right after Charlotte and Becky. Becky Lynch might not make it to Cleveland, let alone WrestleMania.
Wow.
Charlotte has no interest in getting involved because remember, she fights Becky on Sunday. And Fastlane.
I remember when I'd done my reaction to that. Never mess with Ronda Rousey. Never. Same as with her, I will pay my respects and dues to Charlotte and Ronda.
Well, you've obviously...
This is, Rhonda. Work aside, this is all happening because of her. I mean, she main evented UFC and was a draw and is a household name. But when I get in that ring with her, I know I'm just as tough, if not tougher, than she is.
Yeah, I just need the name.
Charlotte and Bailey.
Charlotte and Bailey?
Yep.
Nancy, how do you spell your name? And he'd go, F-A-M-O-U-S. I'd be mortified. Now I understand why he gets so angry. I'd be like in the back seat like this, and I'm like, God, why is he getting so mad?
New Orleans was my last one.
New Orleans and
Yep,
My boy Reigns. Two of my favourites. Roman Reigns, I'm wearing it right now because I'm supporting Roman Reigns. And I always support Charlotte Flair as well. Two of my favourite superstars
In my
ever.
entrance, I usually do a cartwheel on stage. So when I heard it, I was like, oh, do I do my cartwheel?
I used to wrestle in front of 7 people down the road from the stadium, and I thought I was gonna like have a panic attack because I was so nervous. So to do the announcement here, to know I'm walking into the biggest match of my career in a couple of weeks, and then coming back here knowing that, hey, next year's goal is a main event this WrestleMania. I'm already thinking that. I'm like, wait, yeah, I want to main event Tampa.
And oh yeah, we're just getting started.
My goal is wants to be
Stuck again.
in that, not in the main event, but I want to be in WrestleMania and watch the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. That is my dream come true for me. One of the greatest main events of all time, WrestleMania.
Everything to me, just
I love WrestleMania. WrestleMania
if you
is
love what you do, it doesn't feel
entertaining.
like work. Like sometimes the hours are hard, and you have appearances during the middle of the week on your off days. But I'm announcing WrestleMania 36. Like, how cool is that?
I meant that I wanted to disrespect the sport that they all love so much. Oh, don't break kayfabe, brother. Wrestling's... Catch me. The end.
I've always, from day one, said that she legitimizes what we do, being a part of our division, but in the same breath, she can also diminish everything we do with the lines that she said. This is something that's so sacred. And my dad didn't spend 40 years devoting his life to a fake business. I mean, especially the person that she represents. If Roddy Piper heard someone call the business fake, he would effing kick their ass. Like, it's not fake. It's real to us. The travel is real. The bumps are real. The aches, the pain. You can say whatever you want about me. I've heard it all. It's what makes me better every day. But if you attack the business that I love so deeply and put food on my family's table and food on every other talent's table and what they love, no, it's just disrespectful.
And last but not least, WWE superstar, the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Woo!
I just remember walking out when Stephanie introduced me, Sasha, and Becky to the main roster audience with what we started as the Women's Evolution and debuting. And from that day on, I just said, I'm going to make a difference. Going from 30-second matches to being the most talked about and hottest rivalry in the company right now as women. To know that they have faith in me to talk about the brand and the importance of the evolution and how many changes have made, and that I've played a big part in that. It's such an honor, and it doesn't get any better than that. You know, I started later in life, and I was very lost, and through my job, the better I get at my job, I say, the better my personal life gets, because through my job, I gain confidence. And I always say this, I wish I was more like my character, the queen. I felt like I could rule the world, and everything is
You're the cooler world,
so I never really take a second to really realize how far
I like
we've come as a whole.
her as a person.
or
I like the
myself.
character of her, but I like
know, it's just like
beneath
we
the
made
character, the actress and the
There wouldn't be
celebrity.
a Sting without a Ric Flair. There wouldn't be a Ricky Steamboat without a Ric Flair. There wouldn't be a Ric Flair without a Dusty Rhodes.
Exactly.
That's just the way it is. Becky will get the best Charlotte Flair tomorrow. Not the timid, not the, I'm sorry for having these opportunities or opportunities handed to me. Because if anyone knows they weren't handed to me, it's her.
I don't think I've seen another human being exude the confidence the way that Charlotte Flair does.
The Queen knows she's about to feast on the wounded.
And Flair mocking and toying with Becky early. And look at the positioning of Becky's injured leg. Again, Charlotte picks Becky at the knee.
Look at Charlotte Flair right now, just basking in the glory.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match by disqualification and heading to WrestleMania, Becky Lynch!
Ronda Rousey just made sure that Becky would be the main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I remember I watched
For
that.
me now, it's that message to anyone in any industry that if people think you're crazy when you say something, or so unattainable, and you're not scared to say it, no, you should be scared to say it. That's when it's a goal, it's a dream, that's when you make things happen. That's how you write main event WrestleMania, saying things that other people are scared to say and scared to do and scared that they can't do it. And I even when I said it then, I think I believed it. I believed that I would get there. I don't know how. I didn't know. I just was like, nothing's stopping me.
After months and months of speculation over this year's WrestleMania main event, it was announced this morning that the main event will be Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey putting her title on the line against Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch.
I've said it for so long that when the announcement was made and I was told, it was like, I don't know. We did it. It's not because of what Becky's done for the last 6 months. It's not because of what Ronda's done for the last year.
That's what Charlotte did.
Maybe it's not even what I've done the last 7 years.
Oh, okay.
But I was going to make it to the main event. And when Vince said, you know, I'm going to put you in the main event. I wasn't going to think twice. Yeah.
What's in your mind, Charlotte? S.
Apparently, in every promo I've done, when I'm pointing at the sign, I'm missing the sign. But it's the angle of Johnny Photo. Because here's the sign, but it looks like I'm pointing this way. So all the fans are tweeting like, Charlotte doesn't know how to point at a sign. But I am pointing at it. It's because Johnny Photo is shooting that way. How do you miss that big sign? It's Johnny Photo.
1 minute break. Right here for you. 30.
We're now pleased to welcome in Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch from the WWE, the headliners of WrestleMania 35. First ever women's main event in WrestleMania history.
So many people said, you know, it's a huge dream. I mean, main eventing WrestleMania is the pinnacle of the women's evolution. And even 2 years ago, I think most people would say that's impossible. I don't know, it just still makes my blood boil when I see things like things have been handed or opportunities given just to fuel the fire, per se. Because it's that's when it affects me, the real person.
Yeah. As a yourself, not the character. Yourself.
Turn it on. It's like it's one of those things that makes now that I'm a bad guy so fun, because I know how good I am.
You are good, and you're a great heel, and you are a great heel. I know I'm not done my reaction to that, but I'm still proud of Charlotte, what her compromise. I'm proud of her, I really do. I'm proud of you, Charlotte.
I needed this to remind me who I was. Because I felt like for a while I just couldn't win the big one.
You won the big one.
And SmackDown and the division and Asuka, man. I could wrestle Asuka forever. I'm just so happy.
You deserve that title.
Do you feel like you've had to fight even harder on both items, whether it's been against Becky and Ronda or the people that say you're only in this?
I think it's fighting all three. It's fighting the perception that I'm handed everything. It's fighting Becky. And it's fighting Ronda. Oh, it's made me a better performer. It's 100%. Like, no matter if it's a 1 minute match or a 30-minute match or whatever I'm doing, the minute I lace up my boots, I've never felt as confident in my ability. So that's the positive. That's the best case scenario that's come out of all of this is get better. Get better.
And that's what you continue to get better, and you get better and better and better and better.
My everyday breakfast.
Coffee. Don't blame you.
I've done more for you guys from the company in the last 3 years, and that's what you label me as? We get like UFC fighter, Raw Women's Champion, Royal Rumble winner, blah blah, and Ric Flair's daughter. Okay. Okay.
I know you're Ric Flair's daughter, but I would still look at you as a great person and a great heart.
Countless articles, the body issue, the 7-time, then that night the 8-time women's champion, and you referred to me as Ric Flair's daughter?
Be yourself. I know
Be better, ESPN, be better. I asked Sarah Stock, who's been with me on the main roster for a while, to just walk through some ideas for WrestleMania with me. She really knows my strengths and my weaknesses, so it was feels good just talking through some ideas. I always want to take moves to the next level for big matches like this, and she knows what I do well.
And it takes you on another level, and that's the thing. At this WrestleMania, this would take you at another level. And this would take you so far in any history of this women's division.
I just figured out, you know, what I was supposed to be doing and who I was, and learned a lot about life.
That's true.
Met some people, like this is my homeboy who I started with.
Yeah. That's right. Day one.
Day one. Maybe when I'm done with it all, I'll come back and coach here and help pass my knowledge and what I've learned to the rising stars here. So I'm sure about yeah. I'm too busy to match my socks.
Always does it as well, Charlotte. You're not the only one. I'm always does it in my odd socks. We all does it in human beings.
I'm in Wheeling tonight. Wheeling, West Virginia. Oh. That's good. Maybe I won't be booed out of the building then.
Over 70,000 fans take their respects to the greatest ever laced a pair of boots.
So it was 11 years ago today, on this day, March 30th. What do you remember about that day?
Well, being March 30th and 11 years ago, March 29th was 6 years ago. When my brother died. And just, that was the last time our whole family was together to watch my dad, and I just, sitting there front row, I just had no idea just how much my dad meant to so many people. And just thinking about what that moment meant to both my brothers, and they both idolized him, and just that 11 years later, that could or would be me. It's, I don't know, just sometimes I go, why do I get to be here and not somebody else? Like I'm not deserving, or...
You are deserving.
I don't know, like, how did all of a sudden I just wake up and say, I want to wrestle? Yeah, I'm not that girl. I see her, and I see my dad kiss me, and the tears in my eyes, and when he kissed my brother, and just like, who is that girl?
You know, I always respect you, Charlotte. Always have, always will. From the bottom of my heart. Always have and always will.
Wait right here, and then I'll give you an announcement. Yeah. There's a little tunnel for you to come down.
Sounds good.
All right, cool.
Oh! We are in Hershey, Pennsylvania for a 7 o'clock Sunday show. The night before the last Raw and SmackDown go home before WrestleMania. It's the calm before the storm. It's a matter of just staying the course 7 more days, and it's keeping, you're gonna do what got you here. And it's maintaining that focus even though, you know, the media, the shows, both Raw and both SmackDown, and it's just write it out. I got 1 week. I got 1 week to keep it all bottled in. And I want to save all of that emotion and passion and that feeling and what this means. And to me, to the division, to the company, to the world, and I want all of it to come out that night. So if I seem a little
I'm not crying.
mellow, it's just because I know
boy.
that for April 7th, a week from today, I'm gonna need all of that to pull from when I'm out there performing.
Are you able to enjoy any of this? Are you able to enjoy this road that we've been on, this journey, so to speak, or will it just have to happen in retrospect? And you can say, oh yeah, that was great.
Oh no, I'm main eventing WrestleMania a week from today. I'm like, I will pep in my step in the gym. No, I'm enjoying it all. It's that chip on my shoulder, man. Since the day I started, the Ric Flair's daughter. Maybe it'll be there my whole life. It's a huge shadow. And I've stepped out of it. And people can try to put me in it every day. But when people really look back 20 years from now, they'll be like, man, she was that good. You might not see it now, next week, a year from now, but when I step away, they'll see it. Of course, my dad's my favorite. What I got for Valentine's Day coming. I'm serious.
Rousey striking Charlotte Flair. These three women now gonna beat the hell out of each other. All three of these women beating the hell out of these security officers.
I remember this. I watched it, not done my reaction out of it, but boom. Run button.
See, because you're not ready. So you're going to be the most serious guy.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a little bit. And then work
You
out.
going right over here?
My dad's greatest opponent of all time.
Dragon Steamboat.
That's it?
Describe this journey, this last 4 months almost.
I think I'm making my fans more proud now. Because they're like, yeah, the queen is back. The real queen. Yeah, I feel like there's a whole new level of swag to me. Because it's like, I've been there, done that. This is me. I'm happy. I've been saying something for a long time in interviews. I'm a main event WrestleMania. And it's happening. I put it into the universe. And it's a crazy feeling.
What would you tell that girl in the front row 11 years ago? What would you tell her as Charlotte Flair today?
Your superpower is you.
I'll get a copyright for this.
No idea. I couldn't have pictured this in a million years.
I'm literally gonna say this right now. Charlotte Flair is one of the great athletes of all time. I know people say, like, sorry, something here. And I'm always there for Charlotte as a fan, but who knows? I will see you lot at WrestleMania, because the main event of WrestleMania is now. I will see you guys there, because we head to road to Martin Mania, because I will see you guys there, because the big dog will go to watch Martin Mania. I will see you guys there, the big dog. See you guys there, because, you know, I will check you later, because my yard. Check you.